Hello and welcome back to PECO TV. Today we're looking at the Bridport railway station at West Bay, which has already been produced in TT scale and is now available in the laser cut range for 00 scale. So before we take a closer look at the kit and the new super detailed interior, I felt it was probably best to have a look at the brief history. The Bridport to West Bay branch line opened late in 1856. After further public consultation, a station was built at West Bay and opened in 1884. West Bay had failed to fulfill the expectations as a tourism resort, and the line from Bridport to West Bay was closed to passengers in 1930 under the Great Western Railway. But the station remained intact even after the goods services ceased in December 1962. Fast forward to the modern era, and after changing hands as a cafe, it's now reborn as the station kitchen with award-winning food and service, and is well worth a visit. 2 coaches have been placed alongside the platform side, allowing guests to have a greater seating area. However, the building still maintains all of its original charms, including the BR emblem on the canopy supports, which harks back to the original builders, the Bridport Railway, not British Railways. To find out more information about this wonderful station and many others on our network that have been lost to time, check out the Disused Station Record website at www.disused-stations.org.uk. This useful website gives lots of information and is a great resource for modelers and well worth checking out. In this build, we're going to be using this glue and this selection of paints for both the interior and the exterior of our building. We also recommend the Kit Builder's toolset, the PT200, and these types of hair clips, which can be found in a variety of shops or online. The LK217 has 2 parts to the kit. We start off with the interior of the station building, which has a dividing wall between the public seating area and the station office. There are 2 fireplaces and chimney breasts, plus numerous desks, tables and chairs, which we recommend painting as you assemble. We've also used seated people from the PECO model scene range, and we recommend fitting them now before installing the interior into the exterior of the station building. Now, we are basing this building in the years just before the closure in 1930, under the Great Western period of ownership, around the mid-1920s, so we're using Great Western building colours, light stone and dark stone from Phoenix Precision Paints. For the external walls of the building, I'm going to be using the Humbrol Acrylic Matte 103 paint as the base for the colour of the yellow stone, and the dark brown wash from Vallejo over the top, which we will apply at the end of the build. After bringing your internal walls together, we would recommend painting the window frames white, which matches the Great Western design. It's a lot easier to do this at this stage of the build. Next, we attach the external walls to the skeleton and hold them in place with some hair clips. Moving on, we would recommend painting the doors and all the fixtures before installing them into the building. Again, we are using Great Western colours of dark and light stone, as would be seen in the Great Western era. Then it's time to fit the doors and doorsteps, plus the window sills and window glazing. To add extra realism and detail, PECO have provided a wallpaper kit, which includes posters and notice boards, which you need to cut and fit. Using the Humbrol Matte 103 acrylic paint, we cover the external stone walls. Having made a great interior, it seems a bit of a shame not to show it off. So we thought it would be nice to add some lighting in both rooms of the building. We're using these tiny warm LEDs, which we've purchased online. They come with a resistor already attached, so all you need to supply is the 12-volt DC voltage. Using the chimney breasts as hidden access points to hide your wires, we have drilled a hole in the bottom like this. Then we place the interior into the external structure of the kit. Note, after painting the underside of the ceiling, we make corresponding holes at the top of the chimney breast and 2 LED light holes. Next, we fit the ceiling into position before attaching the roof supports. We've also pre-drilled holes into the supports to allow the wires for the lights to run through. Then we fit the valancing onto the front of the canopy and the canopy brackets before installing the LED lights and wires. We fix the wires and LEDs into position using black tack. After installing the wires, remember to be gentle because you now have trailing wires with resistors hanging out the bottom of your building. Now it's time to begin attaching the roof, followed by the chimney stacks. When the glue is dry, it's time to apply the dark brown wash onto the exterior stonework. And then we have a finished building ready to be fitted onto a diorama. As you can see, we have embellished our diorama with the Wills platform kit, the ratio spear fencing, standing people from the PECO model scene range, along with suitcases, trunks and trolleys. Not to mention, the illumination really does show off that interior. We hope you found this film interesting and thought-provoking, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and until the next time, happy modelling!